Ah, shame. Grab your hot coffee and hold on to your hats, my dear friends, because the final chapter of this great show is here, and it's an emotional roller coaster you won't believe. From heartbreak to hope and the ultimate comeuppance, this is the ending we've all been waiting for. On Monday, the 1st of December, episode 199 saw Azra still drowning in a deep, quiet grief over the loss of her baby, struggling to even look at Cenk for the choice he made. The poor man was shattered, trying to be her rock while his own heart was breaking into 1,000 pieces. The entire Selen family felt the heavy cloud of sadness hanging over the mansion, with Farid and Serap desperately trying to offer comfort. But Azra's pain was a wall that seemed impossible to break through. The next day, Tuesday, brought even more terrible news for Azra, something that pushed her closer to the edge. But through it all, Cenk was right there, holding her hand, his own eyes filled with a determined love that promised he wouldn't let her face this darkness alone. Meanwhile, Sumru's suspicions about Gurkan's shady behavior reached a boiling point, and she finally cornered him, demanding answers she probably wasn't ready to hear. By Wednesday, Cenk, wanting to escape the sadness, was secretly planning a surprise getaway for him and Azra, a chance to heal together far from all the memories. At the same time, Ersoy's romantic surprise for Sirin went completely sideways, causing more drama than delight. And Gurkan, tired of Sumru sniffing around, decided it was time to activate his final dangerous plan to silence her for good. Coming up on Thursday, Cenk was so desperate to save Azra that he started looking into any and every possible treatment, no matter how drastic, his fear for her life overshadowing everything else. His mind was also racing with the mystery of Barris's sudden disappearance, a puzzle he knew was connected to all the chaos and one he was determined to solve before it was too late. And then Friday's episode answered the big question on everyone's lips: what really happened to Barris? Sumru's joy at the news was short-lived, because the moment he reappeared he made it brutally clear that if he was going down, he was taking her with him. This shocking confrontation unfolded just as Azra's health took another terrifying turn for the worse. On Monday the 8th, with Azra still so fragile, Cenk was torn apart by a terrible secret. He knew the truth about Barris, but was terrified that telling her would destroy her completely. The decision was ripped from his hands when Barris's last will and testament was suddenly put into action, setting off a chain of events that would force every hidden truth into the open. Then on Tuesday, karma came for Sumru. It wasn't pretty. Her big mouth and endless scheming finally landed her in the hottest of water, with the very people she'd betrayed now turning against her. In the midst of this chaos, Azra finally received her latest medical test results, leaving everyone holding their breath for news that could mean life or death. And finally, the grand finale on Wednesday. Just when Sumru thought she'd faced it all, an utterly unexpected visitor showed up to deal her one last devastating blow, ensuring she paid for every single terrible thing she'd done. And while life for the Selen family would never be perfect again, they found themselves together, surrounded by a hard-won peace and so much to celebrate after surviving the storm. And there you have it, folks. The end of an era. What a journey it's been. If these recaps brought you joy, please don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your other soapy, loving friends, and smash that like button. Your support through memberships, super thanks donation, or simply watching the ads means the world. Until the next drama, stay tuned and take care.